What's going on, everyone? It's T30 Drifts, and welcome back. Today, we're going to be on Forza Horizon 5. I was actually playing a few rounds of the Eliminator. Looking through my accolades, one of the ones that I wanted to complete was the Heads Up Challenge, winning a game of the Eliminator without acquiring any car drops. So you can only upgrade your car by beating people in races. Thought that would be fun, so I gave it a go. Here are some tricks and tips that I use, some strategies to help me win Eliminators, and I think it can help everybody win. So let's get right into it. This is normally where I like to drop. I like this location because there's usually some car drops around here. Also, people don't spawn in around here that often. And then also, the terrain is pretty nice and flat, so usually works out pretty well. A common theme that you're going to see here is knowing where to place yourself inside the zone so that you're already headed in the direction of the finish line when the race starts. So when you also start out here, you know almost for certain where the finish location is going to be. And you'll see that pop up more later in the video. So I actually don't know why I dropped here, I guess out of habit, because I don't actually need car drops this time. So as soon as I spawn in, I'm already thinking, I just need to get to the zone. That's what we're doing right now. And as you can see here, ground is pretty flat. It's pretty easy to drive over here in this Volkswagen, which is actually a pretty good car. Just, you have to avoid hills in this car. This car does not do hills. So yeah, we're just gonna get to the zone. Looking around, I always thought it was funny that the barn finds are in the Eliminator. And we're still looking for people. So far, there's nobody, so we're just gonna head over to the Horizon Festival, the main event stage. Usually this place has a bunch of cars around, so let's see if we can find anybody to challenge. Always want to keep your eyes on that radar. That is a huge thing. So we just want to check the map really quick and see where the zone is, see where we're at, and try to find another location to get to, because like I said, we need to start getting some upgrades. So we're actually going to turn south, head towards Mulahay. This is also another area that tends to have people, especially along the freeway. You do have to be careful here. If somebody challenges you and they're already flying down the freeway, you might be done. So a bunch of cars pop up on the radar. I don't know who to go for, so I'm just gonna see whoever pops into the radar first. Those guys all disappeared, so let's go for this one. And there we go, he's on the radar. So we're gonna try to kind of meet them where they're at. So we're turning so that we can follow them in the same direction. Now this was really unfortunate. Like I said, this car does not do good on hills, and we rolled it. We kind of flipped it around a bit, and now our guy is getting away. So just trying to get up this mountain, and we gave him a really great head start, so that was a oops. We're gonna try to catch up, see what we can do here. I think that this guy is also in a bug, if I saw that correctly, so we just gotta chase him down. Alright, we're getting a little bit closer here. Sometimes you do have to be careful, but sometimes if people are running away, they might be scared of something, they might not have as good of a car, or they might not feel that confident. So I like to play pretty aggressively sometimes. Find out what style works for you. You definitely have to pick and choose your battles, but I'm going for this one. It's early enough. Let's do it. So since we moved into the zone a bit, it looks like our finish line was actually southwest a bit. So we're actually headed back to around where we came from. Now this is why it's tougher when you start a race somewhere in the middle of the zone. You don't know which way the finish line is going to be. So you really want to try to stick around those edges. If you're looking to get the best advantage on races, stick around those edges and be prepared to go into the center of the zone. So huge air here. We're flying, we're jumping. I can't seem to make any ground on this guy, so see ya. It looks like we're gonna get knocked out here, but let's see what happens. Flying again over that mountain. I wish I could pick up those car drops, but I can't. So we're gonna try to take a little bit different line than he is. And I noticed that there's walls there, but a little bit too late. So we both go sliding into the walls, and now it's just a scramble to try to find the finish line. We get a little push here, and it's a whole mess. We're taking out the rocks, taking out trees. We can't get going anywhere, but we actually got that one. That was something. It was an interesting race. So that's one down. It took forever, but we did get one, so let's keep on going. Luckily, this RS6, I love this car. This car is overpowered for being a level 2. So couldn't be happier with this. See if we can find somebody else, and there's a bunch of people around now. So we are now on the edge of the zone. If we start a race, we're most likely going north and probably east or west, you know, to a certain extent. Tried to chase these guys down. They entered into a race. So we gotta find somebody else now. Just looking around on the radar. I do see a target here. Obviously these guys that aren't crossed out are able to be raced. So challenge him, and I know that the zone is going to be, that the finish is going to be north somewhere. And just like that, I was right. It was north. So I got the jump on him, and then look at the mini map and just see how much further we are away. He's bobbling over these hills, but this car takes it like a champ. I think this is a V8 all-wheel drive, really long wheelbase, so super, super cool car. I love this thing. Correct me if I'm wrong about that motor, though. I don't know. I think it's a V8. So, yep, we're just going to try to steer clear of stuff. Almost hit that building back there, but we were good. So now we're just kind of watching out for more buildings like that, big boulders. But we're flying. This one looks like we've got it pretty much in the bag. So that's awesome. Gotta love it. However, there's only 21 drivers left already, and I'm only in the level 2, so we really need to do something about this. We need to start getting some more eliminations, racking up those cars. Let's see what we got. Easy race. Thanks for playing. Ford Focus. We're going Audi. Ford Focus is not a good car in my opinion, from what I've seen on this game. Not good at all. So we stole our opponent's car. Another Audi, which I love. But let's see. Check where we are. We're actually a bit north of, like, we're in the northern area of the zone. So we're actually going to try to stick around up here with these guys, so that we know that we'll probably be driving south once we start a race. See if we can actually get to this guy. Alright. I see him there. He's not in a race, so that's all good news. And let's get a challenge going. Looks like this guy already knows what's going to happen. Or I guess he was trying to get to the zone because he was out of the zone. So here we go, 1.5 miles away. Flying through cacti and brush, all types of stuff. So far so good though, pretty smooth sailing, and we're actually making ground. So luckily our car is actually a bit faster here. Eliminator is a lot of luck. There is a little bit of skill, but you know, it's just an unfortunate situation he's in right there. Huge air, oh, and we hit the cliff. But we actually got out of that really well, and you can see up there, our friend got stuck. Rip. That's a sad day. I mean, he's probably raging. I would rage too, so. We're gonna take this danger sign jump hill Huge jump. Boom. Just shattered my back. It's all good though, because we got another win. Boom. So we won another race. By now there's only 15 players left. I think technically 14 now. We say goodbye to our friend there and we take the Mitsubishi Lancer. Let's get it, another all-wheel drive car. We love to see it on these eliminator rounds. I don't use traction control or stability control, so sometimes the rear-wheel drive cars are very tough. And I see a guy behind us, so we're actually gonna flip around, see if we can catch up to one of these people, because we need to make some moves. 13 drivers left. We need to make some moves. We need to get some upgrades, and we need to do it pretty quick. So let's see who we can find. Funny enough, we're spending the whole race down here in Boulehay, which is just south of the main Horizon Festival. But here we go. I got 2 drivers. Let's see if I can catch up to them. It looks like they're trying to challenge each other, but I want to get in there. I want to get in on that action. And again, I frickin' flipped it, man. So it happens sometimes in the eliminator. I don't know what this guy is doing, but we're trying to chase him down. And all of a sudden, this dude comes flying. So I think he wants to race me now. Looking at the minimap, he's actually following me a bit. I luckily jumped over here, and I thought this is a beautiful opportunity to position myself. So check out what I do here. We go to the opposite side, make him turn around. I think that the finish line is going to be up north, so we're going to put him on the south side of this mountain and try to challenge him from here. And he's actually a level 10, so oh my goodness, 4 versus 10, and we're off. And luckily, my plan worked out perfectly. Look at that close finish line, and I put him over that mountain. He could not get back over. Boom. We just won a level 10 car in a level 4. Mo Ride, I am sorry, man. Thank you for your service. So we're gonna take that car and do a little bit of celebration drifting. So definitely setting yourself up in the right location. It's huge. Putting barriers in the way is massive. Okay, if you know that the finish line is going to be up north, then try to put your opponent south. Just after I won that race, the head-to-heads were disabled, and so now we're all just waiting for the final race. I'm right on the freeway, so I'm going to stay here. There's more map on the east side, so we're just going to naturally send it to the east. And you can actually jump through the wall a bit, jump start in the wall. You'll see here.
Final showdown in 3, 2, 1, go!
Boom. We're already out, and then I actually saw the location on, by looking around there. So we're gonna go for it, and look at that. We got a huge head start, but this is what I was talking about with those real wheel cars. They're a little bit tough sometimes. This car is super, super, super powerful, so it makes sense, but this thing is a dream to drive in Eliminator because it is just so ridiculously quick. It handles over all these bumps. Look at the speed, 170 over that hill. And just put your head down through the trees. Barely escaped a couple of those, but we did it. That was beautiful. You gotta love it. And look at the gap that we have on the mini-map still. Just insane. Most of that came from me jumping the line, jumping through the zone, and also knowing which direction the zone was going to be. So, huge and great stuff. We actually bounced off of one tree straight into another tree, so that was great. But with that lead, we're good, so gonna keep it moving. And man, how lucky to, luck and skill to set up that level 10 driver. What was his name? Mo Ride? get this car right before the final race. Just beautiful, worked out perfectly. So I had a blast in this game. So happy that I recorded this, and I think that, you know, you're not always going to get this lucky, but it does go to show that if you really maximize the luck that you're given, you can win a lot more of these eliminators. But just be super mindful about the direction that you're going into the zone. Where are you at in the zone? And you have to think about at all times, where is the finish line going to be at? So check your map, check the mini map, but play it smart, have fun. Got a bunch of levels off of that. Of course, disconnected as usual. That's how we know Forza is working perfectly. So yeah, good stuff, good stuff. Thank you for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you liked the video, give it a like, subscribe. If you want to see some more content like this, we're going to be doing races, drifting, cruises, games, everything. We're going to do all of it. So once again, join the club, 30 Street, 30ST. Definitely, again, check out the links in the description where you can find Discord. You'll also find my other social media. Also, you guys, I did recently create a Patreon. So if you want to help support what I'm doing and help me to make more videos like this, then definitely click the link, at least read it. You don't have to buy anything, but if you want to, anything helps, and it is also appreciated. So thank you so much again. Let me know in the comments, do you use any of these strategies yourself? So yeah, I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.